how I see the role of a teacher, the teacher is not somebody that dictates knowledge. A teacher is somebody who brings out the inner knowledge in a student. When I go into a classroom and I have 20 new students, and I talk with them and I get a sense of who they are as a person, and especially because I'm teaching in a creative medium, the answer, I guess, is different for every student. So I think my job is to really work with each student and help them bring out their own creativity in whatever form that may be. So it's also every student is going to have different needs. So it's important to acknowledge that one student may need more time with something, one student may need to be stretched and pulled a little bit more in one direction to really bring out something that they may not even know that they have. So I think that the role of a teacher really is a supporter and is a person that creates an environment where people can take risks. It's important to be able to fall and pick yourself up again, and you learn as much from your mistakes as you do from your successes. And I think the teacher needs to create an environment where you can do that. And I think that's really what Sunita talks about, this in your own life and in your own practice. And when you think about yourself and you know that there are things in your life that you're probably not proud of. Let's say, for example. But to be aware that that was just one moment, and we all make mistakes, and that really every day you can start fresh. Every day you can put your best foot forward and make better decisions, so that we're not really stuck in our past. We really can move forward from moment to moment. One of the things that I see, as head of the department, but not even really just as a teacher, is that students are faced with an incredible amount of stress. There's an incredible amount of work that goes into their every day, and they have to balance many things and be very organized. And so the thing that I find that I think that the meditation would be very helpful, because it would allow you to, at the end of every day, sort of rejuvenate yourself. Let go of all that stuff that's been, all that, minutia that we've been talking about, or all that detritus that's been collecting from the stresses of the day, and you just let that go. Allow your mind and body and soul or inner self to, to flourish and come out and rejuvenate yourself. I think it's, really important to be able to do that. Because I think that that'll enable you to get up and have another day and, work to your strengths and with your full potential and your full energy. It's important to every student, whether you're an art student, science student, math student, history student, whatever kind of student you are, being a student today, not only do you have to go to school, you have to work, you have to balance family life. There's all these things. Like before, you just went to school. Now, students are faced with more and more responsibilities. Being an integral part of their family, and having to basically having to work and balance work and school and any other family obligations and responsibilities that they have. There's a lot on the plate. Not many students today can just come and be a student. They have lots of other responsibilities. So I think it's important at the end of every day to, meditate and find a way to rejuvenate yourself, so that you don't get sick. So many students get sick, 2 or 3, 4 weeks into a semester, because they're just overloaded to the point where their body's just like, that's it, I've had enough, I'm shutting down. So how do you fix that? Every day, just give yourself half an hour if you can. Maybe it can't be an hour, maybe it's half an hour. You just sit down and you be and you meditate and you let your body rejuvenate.